Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Kadek Rikha Pradnyawati, and in this video, I would like to explain about gerund, especially what is a gerund, the types of gerund, when can gerund use be, and how the forms of gerunds. So let's start the material. In the first, I will explain about what is gerund. Gerund is a type of verb that ends in ing, but in a sentence it functions as a noun. In fact, a gerund is a type of verbal noun in ing form. Though a gerund may look like a verb, it does not behave like one in a sentence. And a gerund can take on a variety of parts in a sentence. It can act as the subject of a sentence, as the object of the preposition, and as the object of the verb. This looks exactly the same as a present participle, and for this reason, it is not common to call both forms the ing form. However, it is useful to understand difference between the two, but present participle don't act as a noun. This to find a gerund, just look verb plus ing that use as a noun. Next, types of gerund. The types of movement based on their function in the sentence can be divided into four types. For the first, gerund as a subject. Gerund are often used as a subject to talk about activities, behaviors, or opinions. For example, reading book can increase our knowledge. From the sentence, we know that reading is a gerund as a subject, and the second is gerund as an object. Gerund can also act as an object of a verb. For example, Anna likes the cooking. From the sentence, we know that what does Anna do? She likes. What does Anna likes? And the answer is cooking. And here, cooking here is the gerund can act as an object of a verb like. The third is gerund as complement. Gerund can also function as a subject complement. A subject complement is a noun that follows a linking verb. You know linking verb? Linking verb is a form of the verbs to be, such as am, are, is, was, and were. For example, Suli's job is teaching on the high school. For the sentence, we know that is a linking verb, act is linking verb, and teaching is a gerund. And the fourth is gerund as a noun modifier. A noun modifier to explain the use of the noun explained. The gerund is placed in the front of a noun. For like swimming pool, dining room, training room, and the others. For example, Mike wants holiday in the swimming pool. Swimming pool is a noun modifier. Have you ever thought when can gerund use be? I will give the explanation. For the first, gerund comes after a preposition. The gerund must be used when a verb comes after a preposition. After preposition like on, it, at, after, before, about, for, by, and the others is followed by the gerund. The second is gerund follows an adjective. Gerund also follows common adjective. Besides, it is not uncommon the adjective to add preposition after the gerunds, like afraid to, angry of, interested in, proud of, and the others. The third is use gerund after verb. The gerund can replace a noun as the object of the verb. Whether you use a gerund depends on the main verb in the sentence. There are several verbs must be followed by gerund, such as advise, celebrate, delay, enjoys, and the others. The fourth is the gerund after phrasal verb. Some phrasal verb must be followed by the ing form of the verb that follows the noun, pronouns, preposition, phrase, and the others adverb and adverbial expression can comes between the phrasal verb and the gerund. Gerund, the fifth is gerund in a negative statement. Gerund are made negative by adding not, and I will give the form in the next slide. The last is the gerund in compound nouns. Compound nouns, using the gerunds, it is clear that the meaning is that of a noun, not of a continuous verb. For example, like driving, listen, swimming pool, and the others. Okay, in this slide, I will explain about gerund form and give the example. For the first, the form of prepositional plus gerund. The form is subject plus verb plus preposition plus gerund. Example, Mike very excited to gardening with her grandmother. I'm sorry because there is any mistake for the line. I will continue. For the sentence, we know that to is the prepositional and gardening is a gerund. The second is gerund follows an adjective. The form of gerund follows an adjective is subject plus to be plus adjective plus gerund. Example, they are busy finishing the assignment. For the sentence, we know that busy are adjective and finishing are gerund. Then the next is use gerund after verb. The form is very simple, and there is a subject plus verb plus gerund. Example, she enjoys eating her lunch. From the sentence we know that enjoys are verb and eating is a gerund. The fourth is the gerund after phrasal verb. Basically, the gerund always followed phrasal verb. For example, Mike gave up smoking after he almost lost in lives. From the sentence we know that give up is a phrasal verb and smoking is a gerund. The fifth is gerund in a negative statement. As I explained in the before slide, the gerund are made a negative by adding a not. For example, the bad thing for your body is not exercising. Exercising is a gerund. And the last is the gerund in compound noun. And also as I explained in next slide, in the before slide, compound noun is a noun that followed by the ing form. For example, June is in the training room to dance practice. From the sentence training room, we know that is a compound noun. Okay, that's all that I can explain about gerunds. Definition about gerunds, type of gerunds, uh, the use gerund, and the gerund form. I'm sorry if there are any mistake in my video, and thank you for watching and see you.